I'm Josh Light with PoliticIt.com here in Tennessee with John Miglietta. He's running for Congress in District 5 for the Green Party. How you doing today, John?
Good, Josh. Thank you for having me here.
Thanks for being with us. So, John, tell us your views on foreign policy.
Well, my views on foreign policy is that we spend entirely too much for military expenditures. According to official government budgets, we spend about 20%, but we actually spend quite a bit more. It's closer to a third and maybe even inching up to 40%. And really, this is kind of like the elephant in the room when we want to talk about budgets and things like that, because we end up spending so much on our military and bases overseas and funding conflicts and things like that.
How do we solve our healthcare problem here in the United States?
Well, while the so-called Obamacare was a nice first step, what we really need is universal single-payer health care. This essentially applies Medicare to everyone. This will take the pressure off of individuals and small businesses, will provide affordable health care for all Americans.
How do we solve the energy crisis that we're approaching in the near future?
Well, our problem is that we still continue to rely on dirty fossil fuels. The cost of getting that is very high, extracting, refining, etc. There's also an emphasis on nuclear power, which is very dirty and also extremely expensive, as well as causes environmental problems. We need to focus on renewable energies, coal, solar, wind, and geothermal.
What are the big differences between you and your competitors in this race?
Well, I'm talking about issues and they're just sort of talking, but I'm trying to present voters with an alternative platform, alternative issues, get them to think about these issues, and hopefully raise questions. I'm going to do my best to get as many votes as possible. I have a small campaign. I don't have a huge amount of money, but I'm trying to get out there through forums like this and let people know that we do have a Green Party in Tennessee, and it is active, and it is vibrant, and hopefully, more and more people will come to know about the Green Party.
How's your experience prepared you for Congress?
Well, I'm a professor at Tennessee State University, and I teach political science, and my focus is on international affairs. So I spent a great deal of time on research in international affairs, and particularly American foreign policy and Middle East policy. So I've seen kind of some of the mistakes we've made in the past, and we keep making the same mistakes over and over again.
What are you doing to increase your online presence?
I have a Facebook site, John Miglietta for Congress. I also have a webpage, www.johnmiglietta.org. You can learn about my issues and just a little bit about me and where the Green Party stands on issues as well.
How's your campaign going?
Well, I think it's going pretty well, given the limited amount of resources we have. I'm very pleased that we have ballot access for the first time in this state since 2000, and we're running a whole slate of candidates. So it would be interesting to see how we do, and I hope we can do quite well come November.
Where can people go to learn more about you?
My website, www.johnmiglietta.org, would be the best place.
Thanks, John.
Okay, thank you. Pleasure.